Hello and welcome back to Secret Tunnel Gluten-Free Baking. We made it here on the island, and just like I said, we're going to be working with recipes from these very old cookbooks that I found. So this is going to be our Bible for the next foreseeable future. This is a copy of the Fanny Farmer's Cookbook. Now, this iteration happens to come from 1912, but they did start publishing them in 1892, I believe. So the first thing we're going to be doing today is going to be the popover, but we're going to change it a little bit. We're going to do a popover loaf. Let's get into it. And here's everything you need to make your very own gluten-free popovers or popover loaves at home. You're gonna need roughly about 2 tablespoons of sugar. You're going to need 2 ounces of butter melted, the zest and juice of 1 lemon. You're gonna need about 1.5 tablespoons of maple syrup. Of course, we're going in with 1.5 cups of Big Daddy Bob's gluten-free 1-to-1 baking flour, and then berries of your choice, as well as 2 eggs. Now, to get started, we're going to take our loaf pan or whatever we want to use, and we are going to spray the absolute living crap out of it. Next, we're going to take our maple syrup, and we are going to pour this onto the bottom of the pan, just enough to cover it. Now, because I'm using strawberries, I'm going to go ahead and cut these up, but we're also going to need to zest this lemon and put them both in a bowl. Now, what I have added to this bowl is the cut up strawberries. I threw in the blueberries, all of our sugar, lemon zest, and the lemon juice, and we're gonna just mix this together really quick. Now, after you get that mixed together, we're gonna go ahead and place that at the bottom of our pan that already has the maple syrup in it. Should look a little something like this. Okay, so time for the batter part. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add about 1.5 cups of Big Daddy Bob's gluten-free 1-to-1. Now we're going to throw in our salt, followed by that melted butter, and last but not least, crack your 2 eggs in. Now all you got to do is just mix it. This dough is all ready to be kind of dry, but you can either add a little bit of extra milk, water, or you could do maple syrup if you just wanted to add just a little bit more sweetness as well as just a little bit more moisture to it. And now what you're left with is that really nice, slightly hydrated, but crumbly dough. Now all we have to do now is take this and put it over in over in nya. Once you have it completely in, make sure that you do pack it down pretty tight. Then you put it in an oven at 375 for at least 15 minutes, check after every 3. Okay, so it's been about 15, 18 minutes or so. You know it's basically done when you start seeing a lot of the berry juice burst and kind of push to the top. We're gonna let this cool before we take it out. And to take it out, we're gonna get a plate or a cutting board. We're going to fold it over, tap it very carefully. We are going to remove it. And what we are left with is a mixed berry gluten-free scone loaf. Guys, this is going to be amazing in the morning. It's going to be super delicious. That scone dough is really going to soak up a lot of the berry juice. This is really great with ice cream and everything. Enjoy it on your summers. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Let me know what you think in the comments.